Surah Luqman is the 31st chapter of the Qur'an, consisting of 34 verses, and it was revealed in Makkah, making it a Makki Surah. It is named after Luqman, a wise and righteous man mentioned in the surah. Although he was not a prophet, Allah honored him with great wisdom, and the surah includes his powerful advice to his son, which contains essential Islamic teachings. Revealed during the early Makkan period when Muslims were facing strong opposition from the Quraysh, this surah aimed to strengthen the faith of believers, warn disbelievers against arrogance and denial, emphasize Tawheed, the oneness of Allah, and teach moral values and wisdom. Overall, Surah Luqman highlights faith, gratitude, humility, obedience to parents, patience and trust in Allah, beautifully combining correct belief, Aqidah, with noble character, Akhlaq, and showing that true faith is reflected in righteous actions and good manners.
The opening verses 1 to 11 of Surah Luqman begin with Bismillah, reminding us that Allah is most merciful and compassionate, and that the guidance which follows is a mercy for humanity. The letters Alif Lam Mim show that although the Qur'an is made of simple Arabic letters, it is a divine miracle whose full meaning is known only to Allah. These verses describe the Qur'an as a book full of wisdom, guidance, and mercy, especially for those who truly want to do good. The true believers are identified as those who establish prayer regularly, give charity, zakah, and have firm certainty in the hereafter. Because of this sincere faith and action, they are upon true guidance from their Lord and are the real successful ones. In contrast, some people choose useless and distracting talk to mislead others from Allah's path without knowledge and mock the religion. When Allah's verses are recited to them, they turn away arrogantly as if they did not hear, and for such people there is a humiliating and painful punishment. On the other hand, those who believe and perform righteous deeds are promised eternal gardens of bliss, a true promise from Allah, who is almighty and all-wise. The verses then draw attention to Allah's power in creation. He created the heavens without visible pillars, placed mountains to stabilize the earth, spread many kinds of animals, sent down rain from the sky, and caused noble vegetation to grow. Finally, Allah challenges those who worship others besides Him by asking what their false gods have created, making it clear that only Allah is the true creator, and those who deny this are in clear misguidance. In the verses of 12 to 25 Surah Luqman, Allah tells us that He granted special wisdom to Luqman and instructed him to be grateful. Gratitude benefits a person's own soul, while ingratitude does not harm Allah at all, because He is self-sufficient and praiseworthy. Luqman then advises his son with deep love, beginning with the most important teaching: never associate partners with Allah, because shirk, polytheism, is the greatest injustice. Allah then reminds us of the rights of parents, especially the mother who carries her child with weakness upon weakness and nurses him for 2 years. Therefore, a person must be grateful to Allah and to his parents, remembering that everyone will ultimately return to Allah. However, if parents pressure someone to commit shirk, they must not be obeyed in that matter, though the child must still treat them kindly in this world and follow the path of those who turn sincerely to Allah. Luqman continues teaching that even if a deed is as small as a mustard seed and hidden inside a rock, in the heavens, or deep in the earth, Allah will bring it forth, because He is fully aware of even the smallest and most hidden things. He advises his son to establish prayer, encourage good, forbid evil, and remain patient during hardships, as these require strong determination. He also teaches good character. Do not turn your face away from people in pride. Do not walk arrogantly on earth, for Allah does not love the proud and boastful. Instead, be moderate in walking and lower your voice, because the harshest and most unpleasant voice is like the braying of a donkey. Allah then reminds people that He has made everything in the heavens and earth beneficial for them, and has completed His favors both outwardly and inwardly. Yet some still argue about Allah without knowledge, guidance, or a revealed book. When they are told to follow what Allah has revealed, they blindly follow their forefathers, even if Shaitan is leading them toward the punishment of the fire. True success belongs to the one who sincerely submits himself to Allah and does good, for he holds firmly to the strongest support, and all matters ultimately return to Allah. The Prophet is told not to be saddened by the disbelief of others, because they will return to Allah, who knows what is hidden in their hearts. Though they may enjoy this world for a short time, they will eventually face severe punishment. Finally, even the disbelievers admit that Allah created the heavens and the earth, proving the truth, yet most of them fail to truly understand and act upon this knowledge. In the verses of 26 to 34 Surah Luqman, Allah declares that everything in the heavens and the earth belongs to Him alone, and He is completely self-sufficient and worthy of all praise. His knowledge and words are unlimited. Even if every tree were turned into pins and all the seas, along with 7 more seas, were used as ink, the words of Allah would never be exhausted, showing His infinite knowledge, power, and wisdom. Creating all of humanity and resurrecting them on the Day of Judgment is as easy for Allah as creating a single soul, because He hears and sees everything perfectly. Allah points to clear signs of His control. He merges night into day and day into night, and He has subjected the sun and the moon, each running on its fixed course until an appointed time, and He is fully aware of all that people do. This proves that Allah alone is the ultimate truth, while whatever is worshipped besides Him is falsehood, and He alone is the Most High, the Most Great. Allah also reminds us of His favors, such as ships sailing through the sea by His permission, which are signs for those who are patient and grateful. When people are caught in huge waves like mountains, they sincerely call upon Allah alone for help. But once He saves them and brings them safely to land, some return to disbelief and ingratitude. Only the treacherous and ungrateful deny His signs. Then Allah warns all people to fear their Lord and to be conscious of the Day of Judgment, when no father will be able to help his son, nor a son help his father. On that day, personal responsibility will matter most. Therefore, people must not let the temporary life of this world deceive them, nor allow Shaitan to mislead them about Allah. The surah ends by reminding that 5 matters of unseen knowledge belong only to Allah. He alone knows when the hour will come. He sends down the rain. He knows what is in the wombs. No person knows what he will earn tomorrow, and no one knows in which land he will die. Truly, Allah is all-knowing and fully aware of everything.